Hey everyone, Max here, and today I'm going to explain one of the strangest, most stressful, and honestly most genius rules of the new World Cup. Because now the tournament is bigger, there are more teams, more groups, and most importantly, the table is way more dangerous. You can't just look at first place, second place, and say, okay, done. The main question is this: how can a team finish third in its group and still go through? Sounds weird, right? Imagine a team that didn't play perfectly. They lost one match, barely survived another, maybe scored one lucky goal somewhere. They are sitting in third place and thinking, okay, that's it, we're going home. But then someone tells them, wait, you are not eliminated yet. Before, everything was much simpler. Four teams in a group. First place goes through, second place goes through, third and fourth pack their bags, that's it. Super clear, no headache. Teams could understand their fate immediately. You finish in the top two, you go to the knockout stage. You finish below that, you go home. Fans get sad, the coach talks about experience, players stare at the ground. Classic World Cup story. But now the format is bigger. The tournament has 48 teams and 12 groups. That means after the group stage, the World Cup does not need 16 teams for the knockouts. It needs 32. And this is where the big twist appears. It is not only the first and second place teams that go through. Those teams give us 24 spots, but the tournament still needs 8 more teams. And those 8 spots go to the best teams that finish third in their groups. So after the group stage, there is a separate, nervous waiting line, 12 teams that all finish third, and they are all staring at each other. Who goes through? Who goes home? Who can already celebrate? And who still has to wait for matches in other groups? Out of those 12 third place teams, only 8 move forward. The other 4 are still eliminated. So imagine this. You finish third, you are not last, you are still alive, but your future does not depend only on you anymore. And here comes the real drama. In front of the team, there are 2 doors. On the left, elimination, suitcases, sad music, and the way home. On the right, the knockout stage, stadium lights, and a chance for a miracle. And the team is standing in the middle, not knowing where it will be sent. The harshest part is that 2 teams can both finish third, but one goes through and the other does not. Not because one is a champion and the other is terrible, but because in this new system, every tiny detail matters. First, they look at points. If the points are equal, they look at goal difference. If that is still close, they look at goals scored. One late goal at the end of a match can suddenly push a team above all the other third place teams. And if that is still not enough, cards enter the story. Yes, you can be eliminated not because of a lost match, but because of one extra yellow card. One rough tackle in midfield, and a few hours later, it turns out that this exact card cost the team a place in the knockouts. Now, imagine an even crazier situation. In one group, a team already thinks it is going through. The players are smiling, the fans are checking the scenarios, the coach looks calm. But in another group, someone scores a goal in the final minutes. And that's it. The table moves, goal difference changes, one team rises, another team drops. People in studios start recalculating everything. Fans refresh the table every 10 seconds, and players realize their fate was decided by a match they were not even playing in. And that is why this rule is so interesting. A team can barely survive the group stage, sneak through from third place, and then enter the knockouts. And after that, it becomes a completely different tournament. One match, one chance, one opponent mistake, one perfect shot. So in this World Cup, third place is not just almost eliminated. It is a lottery, a nervous hallway, and a chance for a crazy story. That is why now we have to watch the third place teams almost as closely as the teams at the top, because sometimes the road to a massive miracle begins from the place that used to look like failure.